Welcome to the Essence of Lab. Here we go. We have some inventory on this shelf. We have some Pearly Gates. We have some Solar Mystique. We have some Dreamy Sweet Java. And also we have some Unique Sensation. And there's the magic right there. The fragrances. Canisters. There we go. And you're kind of late, but yet you may be on time. We just finished a batch of Pearly Gates and working on a batch of Dreamy Sweet Java. There we go, some Dreamy Sweet Java. And as you see with the marbling, each candle has a unique marble. In turns, each candle have a unique story. And that's the reason why it's called Essence of Unique Candles. So we just finished that. So now actually I'm going to work on my third Dreamy Sweet Java. Going to give the camera to my professional cameraman right here. Okay. And first you need a pointed object in order to do some excellent marbling. So what I'm going to do is first going to stick this down, and with a soy blend wax, it's kind of dense. So you have to put a little force. And I always go about halfway down, about halfway. Then I come and put another about halfway down. There we go. Put a little pressure. There we go. Back up. And I insert 4 points of adding. That was kind of extremely dense. So 4 point of entry for the dye. And since this is Dreamy Sweet Java, the dye will be brown. There we go. Come with a waxy flower, brown candle dye. There we go. And we just come and I do 2 drops, 1, 2, per entry point. Two, 1, 2. There we go. And then we get the heating gun. And what I typically would do is start in the middle and get that softened and melted. Because if you start at the points where you inserted the dye, it will run down. It won't get a good marble. And we want to get a good marble. Ideally, a good marble all the way evenly around. But I like the marbling to take on its own life, its own uniqueness. So we're going to allow Dreamy Sweet Java to do its own thing. But that's where I start to melt the wax right in the middle, in between where the dye has been inserted. And all of Essence of candles are available at essenceofuniquecandles.com. And they're available now. It's a very tedious process, but it's very rewarding once you see the marbling and see your own creations. And a great thing about during the marbling process is you get to smell the candle. So I'm smelling a nice cappuccino, a nice espresso right now. And as you see, the dye starts to spread. It starts taking a life of its own. And that's one of the best parts of doing this marbling. Like I said, it's tedious, but yet rewarding. Because the way it spreads, it just spreads, and you just never know exactly how it's going to marble. But you know that it's going to take a nice, unique path to the finish. And when you see spacing, what you can do is you can stop, and you can just concentrate on that spacing and see how it just comes together, and that spacing quickly closes. Just generate the heating gun right on that particular area and allow for the spacing to start closing. Then you can move on to the next placement. Right here it's a big space, but once I concentrate and put the heat in there and start melting, you see how it quickly starts to close up. To just start making a unique formation of its own. And besides the appearance and the fragrance, the marbling is as unique as all of that, and it comes together to make a unique candle and a unique story every time. And you see it's just forming and forming, and you just never know. You just never know how it's going to finish. Kind of like our kids, you instill in them what you want, but you just never know how the end result is going to be. They're going to be the next president, the next governor, the next doctor that discovers some fantastic cure for an ailing disease. And that's how this marbling process is going to be. I just never know. Every time I start, what the finish is going to look like, but I know it's going to be a great, unique appearance along with a great, unique fragrance. As you can see, it's doing something unique and of its own intentions. Dreamy Sweet Java, available now only at essenceofuniquecandles.com. Look at that. That's, oh man. Then once you get a good marbling, then I typically come to the top, just kind of stir it a little bit, stir it at the top a little bit, and let it continue to do its own thing. There we go. Bam, and that's it. And look what we have. Look what we have. A unique story every time. Dreamy Sweet Java. A nice mix of hazelnut and other essential oils. Available now at essenceofuniquecandles.com. Stay tuned. We'll be doing marbling for a unique sensation, as well as a solar mystique. So stay tuned. Thank you.